What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Mass Effect. And we will be moving on without any further ado. So we've just been released from the hospital bed after experiencing a vision. Now it's time to explore the Normandy SR-1. And let's talk to Ash.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Yeah, let's be a nice guy.
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge, Commander.
Everyone, because that usually helps. Wait, isn't there the locker here? Yeah, Shepard's locker. Ooh, guns to sell and Omnigel up.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Tell me something about Caden.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Like what?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
What about Anderson?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Thanks for the info.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Doctor. I'm pretty sure there's a codex entry around here somewhere. On sleeping pods, or not, I guess. Okay, so let's just talk to Lieutenant Alenko.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Wow, he won't even speak to me.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Okay, so this is the captain's office. Yeah. Anderson, anything you got interesting? No.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Yeah, got it. Now we just slowly jog. Actually, I'm gonna go to the cargo bay and see if I can sell some of my shit. Or rather, if I can purchase anything useful. Like Spectre level 10 class gears. Because the rest is just Omnigel now. Hey, yes.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Got it.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Yes, he does have the super duper gear. Any cool armor? We have an upgrade. Might as well. Nice. Wow, I spent a lot of money. So what do I have to sell? Yeah, everything that's level 1 is getting sold. These I'm gonna keep, and these I'm gonna keep. Because reasons. These I'm not gonna keep. Gonna keep. Not gonna keep. Not keep. Not keep. Not keep. Nope, 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 nope. What else? Pistola, stiletto. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Shoddy Butch drank. No, 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 no. I'm getting close to being maxed out on the money. Actually, there's only one Krogan, so I think that I'm just gonna keep Battlemaster 10. Or, hold up, let's compare that to, let's see, 75 for 20, 51. 75 for 20, 51. This one has more shields, but that one has better everything, so selling this one. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's 200,000, that's 1, 2, 3... just about enough. Should I? Is there anything worse? Yeah, Krogan heavy armor. This one is definitely not as good. Sell that. Medium human armor. Medium Turian armor. More Krogan armor. This is a 9, so sell it, and that's enough sold for now. Now hold up. Caden and Ashley already have maxed out gear, right? Caden, yeah, got it. Yeah, pretty much. And Ash, yeah. I have a lot of Spectre Master gear. Anyway, let's chat with Chief Engineer Adams. Ooh, a field integrity monitor. Codex entry, which I am never going to read.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Good chat, buddy. Good chat. Okay, now let's actually start making our way to Joker to get to port. That profile, though. Okay, now move right. And... Presley? What you gotta say?
Glad you're okay, Commander.
Me too.
Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yeah. That was sorta my fault, but not really. Joker?
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers on any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
And there we have it, the Citadel, a marvel of engineering.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
It's true.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yeah, politicians are assholes. Okay, so before we move there, I'm gonna have to explore all of this. Great, easy decryption. Let us see what it is. I think it's a mission. Alliance Patrol. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during the patrol in the Argus Rogue cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols were scheduled in that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? I am the recon team.
Sure is peaceful here.
No shit.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
Don't be so skeptical. What rank are you? Chief. Yeah, Gunnery Chief. Who do we have here?
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
What you talking about?
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Consort?
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, She has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Hey, I want to speak to Callan, because he's the nice guy here.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Callan. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Callan? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Ambassador?
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Tell me something about the Elcor.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me the history then, if you're so delighted to do so.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
And your culture?
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Scanning these things is a bitch. I always miss one. Okay, you, asshole.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
Why so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
That's true.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus Ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
For an ambassador, he sucks at diplomacy.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Yeah, Mr. Cranky Pants.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Well, short stuff. Maybe I'd like to waste your time a bit more, since you're doing so many important things right now, like complaining and... Oh wait, you're complaining even more and making comments when other people are talking. Yeah, that's so productive for your species, then.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Oh, poor you.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Well, thank you for this information that I will never use nor remember.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.